Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how are you doing?
My name is Iain Lee.
I'm Katherine Boyle.
Shall we read out Chris's message?
Yeah.
For his this is your customised podcast, Chris. You can do with this for whatever you want. I'm struggling to construct sentences correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should.
But that's okay, Chris.
I love the podcast. Thank you, Chris. I'm guessing he means the Talk Radio one and maybe even the Rabbit Hole. I miss Ian on Radio M. Oh, that was when I was at BBC WM. I missed that because that was a really fun show on the Friday afternoon and the Saturday morning, and it was nuts. And I knew I'd get found out at some point, and I got found out. Love Kath's tweets, Kath.
Oh, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Well, I've muted you, so I don't know what you say on Twitter.
Oh, I've been DMing Chris for some time.
Have you?
Yeah.
What? Why? No, you haven't. Don't. You shouldn't. Because he will take that as a come on.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just generally a knob on Twitter. I'm glad someone appreciates it. Thanks, Chris.
I'm a follower on Twitter. I have to pester Danny Kelly. Now, here's the thing. There are two people called Danny Kelly.
Yeah.
There's Danny Kelly, who works at the station that we work. Well, he works on Talk Sport, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been poorly recently. Poor old Danny.
Has he? What's wrong?
Yeah, he's in hospital.
Oh, bless him. I'll send him a little text. I like Danny.
Gallstones.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to hurt.
But there's also a Danny Kelly who broadcasts at WM, the Scouse guy, who I used to joke I hated, but is actually a really, really nice bloke. Of course. Yeah, I used to joke, and if anyone mentioned his name on my show, I'd say, don't you dare mention Danny Kelly on my show.
Here's the thing, right? If we don't like somebody, they just don't get a mention at all.
Yes.
So if we're joshing about them, odds are we're quite pally with them.
So you can phone. You can phone us on the Talk Radio show anytime you want. Anyway, I've got a great website. We'll be the judge of that. Flipping Cars.
I like the sound of it already.
Flippingcars.co.uk.
I knew I should have trademarked flipping.
Let's have a look. Flippingcars.co.uk. We'll be the judge as to whether it's a great website, young man. Internet is very slow. Booting up. Here we go. Flipping. Hey, well, it's certainly
snazzy.
It's certainly a slick website. Recent flipping cars. So what do you do? You sell.
All right.
Sell cars, and how you teach people how to sell cars. Is this him? Is this your face? Is this? Let's have a look. I think this might be you.
Bye, Chris. Look.
Here we go, Chris. Look, you got a tattooed neck. Fascinating.
You look a bit like Keith Malley from Keith and the Girl.
Hey, doesn't he just?
They could be brothers.
Doesn't he just?
Yeah.
Well, your website looks excellent. Can you get me a free car? I scraped my car the other day, and I've buckled a bit of the wing, and then to get fixed is like £500. It's like forget.
You want to
that.
see my mate Tunde?
No, it's one of those from that same organisation, but they'd have to straighten it. They have to take the wing off and stuff. It's a big. Here we go. This is Chris.
Chris here, and I want to introduce you today to a website called CarDealerManager.com.
Chris, did we?
It's one of my websites. It's a new website.
I recognise the voice. Chris, did we meet? You weren't the really tall gentleman that met me outside the mailbox, are you? Because I certainly recognise the voice. I recognise the voice. Hang on.
Thousands of pounds into this over this year. It's a really exciting project that I've been working on.
Did we meet, Chris? Did we meet? You would mention that surely if we'd met, wouldn't you? That would be your opening gambit. Well, your website looks great, and the email, if people want to get in touch, is hello@flippingcars.co.uk. He's got a YouTube channel, which we'll have a look at in a second. He loves the voiceover on Dogs Make You Laugh Out Loud.
Oh, everyone does. They do make me lol a lot.
Those programmes, right?
Sometimes I ruffle.
Some of those programmes, I love those programmes, genuinely. They're on Channel 5, and there's loads of them. And because clip shows, they can be a bit ropey.
When you say that, because we're used to them, right? I used to always love like America's funniest videos and all those things that they used to have on when we were kids.
Yeah.
My children have just discovered them, and they laugh their flipping heads off. They've got a few of them on the planner on the telly, and they watch them over and over and over again. So it's not even like the element of surprise.
I'm going to show you.
I
I used to do a lot of those talk clip shows things.
The talking heads.
So, yeah, but the laugh out loud things are funny. And you get, like, snidey people on Twitter. Oh, your career's got... They always go, look at your career compared... Where's Ricky Gervais and Ali Jean? You're doing voiceover of this crappy thing.
Hey, mate, they would do it too.
Oh, I said, well, yeah.
Gordon would do it.
The thing is, right, one of them pays my mortgage for 3 months.
Flipping it.
Thank you very much. Which is great, you know. But puts food on. I'm really enjoy those. He says it's Friday, so he's ordered this today. I'm having. Oh, this is now we need to mark. This is what we need to focus on. I'm having a beer.
Oh.
Whilst browsing Twitter, we need to get Catherine the beer drinking Twitter people on our side. That's our market. And I saw this gig, so thought I'd order it for a laugh. So feel free just to give me a ramble. Ha ha.
I think we've done that.
The pressure's on. Let's just have a little look at his YouTube channel. Oh, look, he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff about cars.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff. He's the kind of person you want with you when you buy a car. The great trick I learnt when buying a car...
Don't kick the tyres.
No. When you buy a car, you go in and you say... And I saw this from Don't Get Done, Get Dom.
Yeah.
What's your best price?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm buying a car. Right, OK, Catherine. OK, I kind of like the car. I think it's all right. It's a bit more than I was expecting.
Right.
You got it out there for 12,000. What's your best price?
12,000 is my best price. But I could probably, for cash, knock a couple of thou off it. Oh, go on, just have it.
There you go, you see? Don't say anything. Don't say anything, right? And a couple of cars ago, I bought cars with my wife, and I thought, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this thing where you don't say anything. I said, what's your best price? He said, well, it's out there for... So I don't buy cars that are 15,000. It's out there, it's with the part exchange, it's 9,000. And my wife went, that sounds great, he'll take it. Oh, flipping heck.
Did you not tell her you were going to do the thing?
No, I think I did, but she bottled it.
Oh.
And then the last time I bought a car, and it was, they got... It was a man that did all the stuff, and then they got a woman to come and do it. And do you know what she did? I sat there and I said, it's too expensive. And do you know what she did?
Cried?
No, she went cross-eyed. She did a cross-eyed face. Well, that's the best we can... Trying to be cute. She was being cute. Just being cute. It was like flirty. Oh, that's the best we can do. And the problem I've got, right...
Did you fall for it?
I went off.
You did, so it worked.
No, the problem I've got is that in the place where I bought cars last as a dealership, they recognised me.
Oh.
And I had to say, she said, I recognise you from the telly. I said, yeah, I've not been on telly for years. I'm on radio, and radio don't pay nothing like telly.
Right, okay.
But and I've had that before with service people coming to the house. They recognise you from the telly and they whack the price up.
Yeah, because to them, it's like, you know when Tom sees Jerry and he sees like a rotisserie chicken?
Yeah, dollar signs.
That's you. See, I don't get the telly thing. I get the people taking the mickey because I'm a woman.
Yeah,
And because I look like a nice woman, but I'm not really.
No,
I think they think I'm going to be a sap.
Well,
I kind of am. I pay them. So.
Well, I have the same thing. I've been to a garage twice, and both times the same garage, and both times they didn't fix the thing. And I just went there because I was desperate, and both times they didn't fix the thing.
I took my car to a garage once, and this is one of the reasons why I got rid of that particular car in the end, because I'd paid it off, right? Paid this car off.
Yeah.
And so then it was, it was about 8-9 years old anyway. And I ended up doing that thing that you do with old cars where you end up nursing it and the bits fall off. And every time I went in, they would charge me. I mean, I think one of my bills was about 500 quid, and this is when I wasn't earning very much. My first job, I was getting about 11 grand, and I was paying massive amounts for rent and stuff.
Yeah.
But I needed this car. And then one time I took it in for service, and the guy behind the service desk, and I'm not joking, and it was a small outlet, so it was always the same people that I saw, he rubbed his hands together.
Oh, no.
And I was like, right, now you're taking the piss, matey. So that was the last time I took it there. So
Chris, you are one of our early adopters, and we appreciate the fact that you listen to the show. I'm sure you're aware of it, but we do the Talk Radio show weeknights from 10. You're very welcome to come and join us on that. Thank you for indulging us in this.
And Chris, I think the last 5 or 6 minutes there show that we need you to come with us when we have any kind of car thing at all. So if you would make yourself available, we'd be appreciative.
Good luck with flippingcars.co.uk and the YouTube channel, and keep up the good work. Thanks, Chris. Take care, man.
Bye, Chris.